Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. Bit of an update on the situation. So I just finished one of the maddest streams of my life, right, on my Twitch, which is always linked down below. I had like 300 people came out to the stream, dude. It was nuts. We were just talking about the market, what kind of things are happening, all that good stuff, right? There's an update, pretty much. So I was pretty much streaming and I was refreshing the TF2 site. Nothing new there. However, backpack.tf was kind of changing how the items were appearing. So this is my backpack, okay? So I have unusuals here. All these unusuals were obtained in a legitimate fashion through trading or donations, right? They're marked as priced, tradable, craftable, you name it, they're marked, right? We scroll down to the bottom of my backpack, and here we are. Non-craftable, non-tradable for all the items that were unboxed. As you can see, I unboxed 5 unusuals, one of which was a Scorching Flames 10 gallon, a Green Energy Mining Light, a Circling Heart Great Helm, a Circling Heart Noble Amassment, and a Scorching Big Elfin Deal. Currently, they're marked as untradable and unmarketable. If I go to sell them from my Steam inventory, I'll get to that tweet in a second. Here is what happens when I hover over a TF2 unusual normally. As you can see, normal price shows sell button. If I hover over one of the ones I obtained through a glitch or through the unboxings, not usable in crafting is there. It's not for this one. No Steam sell option. So these things, you can't sell them on the market, and I'm pretty sure that they would be trade locked anyway because I bought the market, or I bought the crates from the market. But I went to my friend's Steam profile and went to send him a trade offer, right? And I'll show you what happens. So initially, when I went here, most people actually was in my stream chat saying this. They went to send a trade offer and it said you're not allowed to trade or receive items from Team Fortress 2. So I thought I was trade banned, and I went on a big rant about how I've spent thousands of hours trading, and I unboxed 5 crates and I got trade banned. And I was talking about how that would be unfair for the people who, you know, didn't know, and all this stuff, all the technicalities behind it. But it looks like people aren't getting trade banned, which is a good start. So the items aren't tradable, as you can see, right? They're not showing up. The glitched unusuals aren't showing up. It's just normal unusuals there. And the TF team have put out 2 tweets. So the first tweet they put out said trading and unboxing and marketing for TF will be down for a bit whilst we investigate the recent issue with unusual drops. We should have an update in the next few hours. And lo and behold, a few hours later, that was at 8:07 PM. This is at 12:49 AM. So if my maths is serving me right here, just over 4 hours later, they tweeted, update on the unusual situation. All unusuals from the bugged crates have been marked as non-tradable for the time being. We're evaluating what steps to take with these items and we'll have another update for you. So, also in my Discord, if I scroll down, I think it was in the trading discussion, this outdoorsman was obtained through a glitch, and as you can see, non-tradable, marketable, usable in crafting, and gift wrappable. And that was one of the things I was concerned about when people said that it wasn't going to be gift wrappable, or it wasn't going to be tradable, is that people are just going to gift wrap it. That's the logical thing people will do, and it's how people got around achievement items being non-tradable. But now this notice is starting to roll out on hats that were obtained through the glitch. It looks as if people are going to be not able to gift wrap these. And however, when I do say that, this is a glitched unusual, I'm pretty sure, right? And I don't know, not all of the unusuals have supposedly been hit. If we go to the community market right now, as you remember from my video earlier today, we went to the community market and it was a shambles. There was unusuals for £3 all over the shop. So if we go to the Team Fortress 2 section of the market now and put unusual in the search query, sorted by price low, it's back to unusual taunts being stupidly low again. No hats are here as far as I'm aware. So it looks like they removed, this was the first thing that happened, so they took off all of the glitched unusuals from the Steam market. It looked like they found a way to identify which ones are glitched and took them off of the Steam market. And as you can see, no glitched unusual hats are here. It's just taunts. I'm not sure when the first hat will pop up. It will be for an appropriate price. There we go. Low tier hats, Sky High Fly Guy Head Hedge, £15. These were both not affected as well by the glitch. So where do we go from here? Where do Valve go from here? There's multiple ways Valve could kind of like skew off from here. I feel like either way is going to upset someone. Someone is going to end up in the negative from here, and it's just who. If they've got to upset the smallest amount of people. So the first thing that they can do is leave everything how it is. Leave the unusuals as untradable, unmarketable, uncraftable, and leave god tiers sitting in people's backpacks. However, there's a few things that I'm a bit worried about. People are going to start selling their accounts. Someone could have a burning team captain locked to their account. They could sell it for half the price of a burning team captain. Now someone's got an account with a burning team captain on, right? That makes sense. I'm pretty sure that's a thing with some other games as well, where the items are untradable. They just sell accounts, and that is a big thing in just gaming as a whole. So that is a bit of a worry for me. Also, people are going to have no real incentive to trade right now. So let's put yourself in the shoes of someone who started trading a bit recently. They had 10 keys in their backpack before this thing happened, and they were working up towards, let's say, I don't know, a circling heart, Hong Kong cone, right? They sold all their keys on the market and unboxed 10 crates. They unboxed 10 unusual Hong Kong cones, burning team captains, you name it, they unboxed it because the unbox rates were stupidly high and they're all first gen effects. Do you think that person is going to carry on trading? Because I don't. There's no incentive to trade if you've got untradable Godseers locked in your account. And that's what the kicker is. So what else can they do apart from make them all untradable? Because that seems to be the way to kind of like downplay all of this. Make everything untradable. People are relatively content with that, in my opinion. You know, I think it's a bit of an issue, as in the things I discussed earlier. There will be a few workarounds. There'll be a few people who perhaps won't need to trade, so it's going to impact the economy regardless. But what else can they do? They could delete the items, and this is what most people are saying. The best thing for them to do would be to do a rollback and delete everything. Refund the people for however much they spent, and that would be the kind of workaround for it. There is a few issues with this, though. They're going to refund people who had unusuals in their backpack. This doesn't vouch for the people who did this, sold unusuals on the market for like hundreds of pounds when the glitch just came out, like selling a Burning Flames Hong Kong cone on the market. This doesn't account for those people because they've already got their money. I saw multiple posts on the TF2 Reddit about people selling their TF2 unusuals and buying the Valve VR kit and like the Steam VR kit. I saw people cashing into CSGO. Like there was people cashing out their TF2 glitched unusuals into crazy CSGO knives, you know? And it's tough because you can't penalise the people if the money isn't in the game anymore, unless they find whatever they did, like they find whatever they invested the money into and take it away from them, which isn't likely, honestly, because it's just the TF2 devs. I don't know, man. I don't know. So down in the comments below, I want you guys to leave what you think is the best thing Valve can do from here, because they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's the thing with this, is that there's pros and cons to each way. If you refund people, the economy will be back to normal. However, some people have already cashed into other games, etc. There's a lot of issues with that. People will sell accounts if they make the items untradable and leave them as trade locked. And I just think a rollback has the least cons, in my opinion, because people get their money back. The items aren't in the economy anymore, regardless of if they're untradable, gift wrappable, or whatever. And that's the best way I can see this. But right now, the economy is in a very fragile place, and this is a very unique situation for Valve in how they deal with this, because people are going to get impacted. As I said at the start of this video, they're either going to impact the people who are happy to keep these untradable items and then suddenly get them stripped away from them, or they're going to impact the people who perhaps sold things or kept the money in their Steam wallet. Who knows, dude, who knows? But it's good to see that they're not rolling out trade bans. That was kind of a worry of mine, is that they were going to roll out trade bans for the people who exploited this and unboxed crates, and it would affect people massively. You know, I've got 1,000 whatever hours in TF2, a high amount of hours in TF2, and I know people like Sparta who have huge backpacks and have spent so much time trading in Team Fortress 2, and if they did an unbox, or they did an unbox for a meme video, or they did an unbox for a YouTube video to see if it was real or not, they'll get permanently penalized for trading, and that's thousands of dollars down the drain, dude. Can you imagine, like, the top 5 people in the backpack.tf inventories? I want to see, actually, if any of those guys did it, because if those did it and got permanently trade banned, that would be massive, dude. That would be such a big loss. Wait, can we not check the top inventories? We can, right. So, did Daft Chicken Gaming do this? No, he's got a private backpack, right? Did Shadows, who their inventory was last updated 2 days ago, did they do the glitch? Because if they got trade banned, that's $75,000 of legitimately gained unusuals gone out the window, and that is my concern with this. So sort by value and see at the bottom, is there any? Oh my god, dude, look at the unusuals this guy got. See, now the polar opposite, this guy has a god tier soldier unusual that he can keep, and I'm sure he'll be happy to keep it because he's an unusual collector. Captain Cardboard Cutthroat, okay, no, that wasn't affected. It's only the ones with the red borders that were. So like this thing, he didn't do too many, but this is big, man. Valve really are stuck in between a rock and a hard place. It's going to be really interesting to see where they go from here. Guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, then please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below, along with how you think Valve should deal with this. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and peace. 4. I'm waiting for a good day, I'm ready, feeling good, mate. It's never going to come like skate. 4. I'm so consistent like my heartbeat, always up the top like Vardy. In the scene, nobody's getting past me. You think you're better than me, hardly. I'm a once like a one-man army. Gotta grind up and get myself a car G. Cop a nice job with the palm trees. Put until down, I'll focus